It's the secret book. And that's how spirit will karma. There she is, right behind you the whole damn time, right? In the shadows, just waiting. Darn complex. I'm done with work. Can we meet up? I'll see you in court. So there's a lot of things that she's hiding and or again keeping secret when it comes to him. Rigged games. How does Jay-Z currently feel about Beyonce? Okay. All right, sending love and light to anyone who is affected by the situation, directly and or indirectly. But we're going to get into this reading in regards to the earthquake in Thailand that was felt in other areas of the world as well. I feel like the Orishas are really coming through and acknowledging change. I'm also hearing pivot, but there's a lot of things that are getting ready to happen, and Spirit is also acknowledging it ain't over. Okay. And I'm not trying to be funny around what I say, because I know that the situation is very serious, but I also have to say what directly comes to me, because my ancestors, I have a slew of them. Okay. And all of them talk differently, and I feel things differently when I'm connecting to the energy and the message. And so sometimes they say things that are funny, and it doesn't downplay on the situation at all, but I have to say it. And so it's like, hold on to your wigs, hold on to your pearls, because it's about to get crazy. Spirit is acknowledging it's about to get even weirder. There's going to be phenomenons. There's going to be things that are going to happen that we're not even going to be able to completely understand, and or register. But let the universe do what the universe does, because it has its own way of bringing universal balance. Okay. There's lessons that need to be learned, not just for the collective, but for specific people, for specific reasons. And when they play like they are God, Spirit comes through it like a wrecking ball. Okay. But let me get back in. Let me connect to this thank you, Spirit, to this connection, to this reading. And so Spirit is acknowledging right out the back. Again, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. Spirit is acknowledging, be quiet, close your mouth. Don't tell your left hand what your right hand is doing in regards to this earthquake, 7.8 earthquake that was felt in Thailand. There's this energy of shh, there's discretion, there's silence that's needed at this time. There's privacy, and those who know. Spirit is acknowledging that this has to do with God doesn't like ugly. It's being communicated that this is affecting the heart chakra. The heart chakra is like the epicenter of our chakras, the middle, the most important part. And this is just my upload. If you disagree, that's your business. But above it and below it can't get in alignment if the center is off. Okay. And so for me, it creates total misalignment. And there's this energy of needing to get grounded, to return to your spiritual self, your higher intuitive self, to get rooted, to get grounded, to return to your authentic self and your genuine self. God doesn't like ugly. There's nastiness, clash, strife, resentment, argument, spite, grudge, and revenge. And Spirit is also acknowledging there's a lot of things that could have taken place. And I've heard, just listening to the news and radio, what have you, that people were afraid of a tsunami. And interesting that this is calm and cool. And the energy is saying, if the good Lord is willing and the creek don't rise, there's a treasured objective. Are you listening? And then we have these mountains in the up down, acknowledging that there's a lot of communication around the peaks and valleys in relationship to this earthquake. And I don't know why I keep wanting to say hurricane and tornado. I don't know what's coming, but I'm just going to allow you to, me to hear what it is I'm hearing. And so this boat is halt, pause, stopped, take accountability and responsibility for your actions. It's time to see one's reflection, say to self inventory, a self check. What am I going to do moving forward? And it's interesting because I'm speaking as if I'm speaking to one person in general, but in all actuality, Spirit is showing me a mass group of people. It's a multitude of people. What are we going to do now? Okay. And that's just the energy that's coming through. And so we can look at this situation as there's a silver lining, or you can look at the situation as it is complete and utter chaos, but the water is cool and calm. Now, water sign energy could be attached and or acknowledging emotions, anxiety, depression, illusions. And there's this energy that one needs to clear, cancel, and release in order to manifest what it is one truly wants, one truly desires moving forward. Okay, so Thailand earthquake. Was it 7.7 or 7.8, y'all? Okay, so in connection to stock market crash, there's going to be a big issue around Thailand, maybe the imports and the exports of Thailand, and how this, will later on down the line funnel a crash of some sort. This is interesting because now I'm seeing buildings crashing. I'm feeling like the sounds of buildings crashing, the sounds of screams and things just falling, right? Spirit is also acknowledging there's a lot of heat coming. There's a heat wave coming in relationship to this. And it feels like the earth in itself has shifted, and so there's more heat than there was before. It's a lot. It's hot. Okay, and so Spirit is also acknowledging that this could be connected to a fire sign, and or just acknowledging chaos, and not just in passion and chaos in business, and also in passion. It's just like it's a lot of chaos. And Spirit said that there's also this energy in the middle of the deck of a ceasefire, of coming together, of praying, of joining hands, of asking things to stop. But this feels like in prayer. This feels like collective energy coming together and recognizing and hearing the same thing at the same time and saying, okay, I don't know why also I'm hearing that phrase that's done oftentimes, and don't beat me up for this. I've heard it in yoga. Like just that very kind of relaxation, meditative phrase that as collective energy is coming together. There's also a request for a ceasefire. And the way that the universe is talking to me right now is just like, and the ancestors, the collective energy is that this is also to create a ceasefire elsewhere in the world. Like there's just a lot happening, and this is how the universe, this is how ancestors communicate with us when things are just off. We see things like we saw with the 7.8. Again, sending love and light to all those people affected directly and indirectly. And Spirit is acknowledging that this has to do with some issues in Europe, connected as well. Pay attention. And Spirit's like, wait, not connected, but pay attention, because there is a scandal getting ready to unfold. It's like Spirit is like, okay, I want to talk about this really quickly. There is a scandal getting ready to unfold in Europe that is going to be major as well. Again, sending the collective love and light. All right, so Thailand earthquake. Okay, we do get the market very busy. Lots of people. This card is equivalent to the Wheel of Fortune. All roads lead to the market. Here the crossroads meet. Movement, change, and flux rule the day. All is interdependence. Gods and mortals barter for which is necessary to their continued existence. Everything depends upon someone or something else. The Loa need the servitors in order to manifest. The servitors need the animals in order to grow physically and spiritually. The animals need servitors to feed and care for them. If any link in the chain fails, all is lost. If someone takes more than their share, if greed touches the heart of any of the participants, then all must suffer. Wow. This card takes on the aspect of the New Orleans French market. Interesting. Deep. The oldest operating market in the country. The vendors dressed in purple are a daily sight at the market. Purple, higher intuition. They are members of a religious order who come to sell their wares. The attributes of this card focus on appreciation of the need for cooperation in order to survive. This is poignant in that this is what we as a collective must understand in seeing this 7.8 earthquake. Focus on appreciation of the need for cooperation in order for us all to survive. It's something about us coming together and really looking at this and seeing this as a Spirit says an omen and a sign. The vast chains of life that supports an individual's existence. A realization is upon us, which gives us a deeper understanding about our own existence and how we really depend and or should depend on the collective energy. There is a rapid change of fortune amongst us. Earthquake. Solitude. This card wants to come out. Something is getting ready to get exposed. 13 is significant. 4 is significant. Meditation is required when you receive the Solitude card as a sign. Empty your mind of superfluous thoughts and allow stillness to flow through your whole being. This is not an advantageous time to ask questions or push forward in any way. Rather, it is a period for conscious retreat. What's called for now is to step back and take your focus off of your life and your troubles. You'll be surprised by how things sort themselves out once you've replenished your energy by means of a much needed rest and time out. Time out. Time out. And I don't know why, but when I heard that off of your issues, it made me feel like and focus more on the collective issues. Earthquake in Thailand. Okay, there's something major happening in Thailand, and I don't know what it has to do with, and just hear me out, child. I don't know why, but there's this energy of children being harmed in this country. Also, there's a lot of very sexually explicit energy in that country. I'm not saying the entire country, just hear me out. And Spirit says that one needs to check themselves. It feels like Spirit is acknowledging that there is this energy of something oozing out, like detoxing, like getting rid of some very nasty, vile things. Also, with this earthquake, and Spirit says there's the energy of burning evidence, fire sign energy. I don't know why, but there's so many things you cannot say on this thing. Yeah, and there's an ocean of suffering when it comes to the earthquake. Before and after, Spirit is acknowledging emotions and overwhelm, helpless, negativity, ignorance, powerlessness, mental illness, narcissism, grief, anger, weakness, struggles, anxiety, spiritual death even. Okay, y'all, what the why is this card a mirror? Oh my gosh. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Okay, because I'm like, talk to me, just tapping into the energy of the earthquake, and what is it that we need to know here? And I feel like I'm going so fast now. And it's reflection. It's reflective. Take a look at yourself. The collective, take a look at yourself. Take accountability and responsibility for your actions. This situation is so heartbreaking, is it not? But this is really reflective. This is the way that the universe, Mother Earth, is talking to us in these, Spirit wants me to say, cosmic reactions, but also like earthly felt things. Thank you, Spirit. And it's a moment to pause and reflect and take accountability and responsibility for your actions. And it's so easy for people to say, well, how does this apply to me? Like me personally, collectively, as a unit, as a collective in this realm at this time. This is a moment of reflection. We all should be in a moment of introspection, self-evaluation. Check yourself. Wow. I was not ready for that. Mind blown. Okay. Oh my gosh. Earthquake in Thailand. Thank you. There's a lot of self-doubt, vulnerability. Strength is waning. There's this energy of low self-esteem, a lack of confidence, feeling inadequate, impotence, being bullied, fire sign, throwing water on a flame. In the area of passion, also in the area of business. What else in regards to this earthquake? There's travel and moving. Thank you, Spirit. There's foresight. Again, we have fire sign energy in the area of business and also in the area of passion. I feel like something's getting ready to erupt, like a big ball of fire, maybe even a volcano. But Spirit is acknowledging that this is going to give some energy of foresight, planning forward, moving abroad. There's this energy of freedom and success. There's this energy of hard work paying off. Spirit is also acknowledging, again, feeling weak, low self-esteem, feeling inadequate. And Spirit is acknowledging there's this energy of manipulation. There's this energy of block obstacles. There's this energy of block creativity. There's this energy of learning from the past mistakes. There's this energy of weakness, indecision, frustrations, and delays. Someone's brouhaha ain't working. And I don't know why in connection to Thailand, Spirit keeps saying, think bigger, think bigger. And don't take this the wrong way. The earthquake is not, it is the focus, but it's also like the message, like your power, using your power to manipulate others is not working anymore to the collective. Does that make sense? This is such a layer reading. It is like, ooh, it's intense. What else, Spirit? Okay, Spirit says there's fear, there's anxiety, there's stress in this situation in regards to the earthquake, but also for the collective. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's this energy of feeling overwhelmed and weak and needing solitude, relaxation, rest and peace and quiet, regrouping, hospitalization, planning for the future. And again, foresight, fire sign energy, focus forward plan. Okay. Self-belief, tap into your power, tap into the fire in your belly, tap into your choices. Oh, I'm loving it. Because Spirit is acknowledging in the middle of the deck, we are very closed-minded. We're very restricted. And even because of the situation that happened in Thailand, it's picking up on the energy that people feel very trapped within their mind. Okay? They feel very restricted and back into a corner, but this is a collective energy as well. Hands are tied, feeling victimized and paralyzed by fear, hopeless. And so what do you want? What do you want the collective energy to do? What do you want those who are suffering from self-torment to do, who feel silenced and punished and imprisoned by their own mind, by their own self-change? This reading is it's massive for me. And I'll just be honest, for me, because it's like, I never thought that this was going to come out. I never thought that I was going to tap into this. It feels like things that happen in our world, and sometimes we see them as isolated events. Spirit is like, no. This is how we are speaking to you. We speak to you with tornadoes. We speak to you with hurricanes. We speak to you with, moments where things are like overjoyous, and like, say somebody is found and we was like, oh, I don't know where this person is, and we're all glued into the news, and we want this child to be found, we want this adult to be found, we want things to, like, these are all messages. This is how the universe speaks to us. And so this earthquake, as devastating as it is and was, Spirit is also like, this is how we communicate. And it's time for change. We see 5. 5 is change through, chaos, and change through things that are uncomfortable. But there's change nonetheless. And so there will be change in Thailand. But collectively, the universe is speaking to us and saying, it's time for change. It's time. It's time. This card indicates a time for expected and unexpected change, when anything can happen, and usually does. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to think of your life as an adventure in which exciting opportunities could appear at any moment. Rather than fearing the unfamiliar and unknown, you are urged to embrace expansion, movement, and change. This is a time to go with the flow and open yourself to opportunities that will improve your quality of life. Anything is possible, and the wheels are set in motion, Ashe. So be sure to play your part by moving closer to your dreams. You may be called upon to make change in your mindset, relationships, residence, lifestyle, or career. Wherever a shift is needed to serve your greater good, Ashe. It is time to broaden your horizons and re-spark all that fire we kept seeing. Re-spark your passions for life. That's the fire in the belly to do what you need to do, because you can, because you want to. So we need to affirm, I accept and surrender to the change that improves my quality of life. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm of cycles and cycles of your life, cycles that are leading you toward a time of movement and change. Procrastination, resistance, and fear only take you out of alignment. So surrender yourself to opportunities that are about to present themselves. Trust that you're divinely loved and guided, and you'll be shown the way. Oh, again, sending love and light to those affected directly and indirectly by this earthquake. Hold on, Spirit just said something to me. Okay. As I said, earthquake. Spirit said, what's the spiritual connection to earthquake? I'm looking it up because y'all know they have me researching like a scientist. Earthquakes hold diverse spiritual meanings across cultures and religions, ranging from divine judgment and punishment to reminders of nature's power and the impermanence of existence. I don't know why I'm hearing one who sits high and looks low. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.